What's up, YP? Yeah, it's going pretty good, man. What's up, YP? Yeah, it's going pretty
Well,
good, man.
I thought I'd muted
What's
that.
up, YP? Yeah, it's going pretty
Well,
good, man.
I thought I'd mute.
There we go. What's up, Bob? What's up, Ed? Yeah, probably. I'm just about. I might do it a little bit on the palette for a while, and then I might switch and do it a little faster. I it's kind of funny. My son, I just dumped a bunch of gear on him again, so uh, he's actually got my 200 Haas right now, and amongst some other stuff. So I need to do some farming. I hear you, Lapoo. What's up, Matt? So yeah, I figured I'd mess around on Countess today, or not Countess. Let's see what you're doing to me. Probably do some chaos runs. Probably start with the pally. I'm getting pretty fast with it. The fast cast stuff does speed you up at some point once you're used to it. Nah, Matt, I'm not seeing it. I don't know how much they could extend the lore beyond Bale to make that fit. There might be some maybe some D3 stuff that could roll back into D2 and extend it a little bit, but I'm not seeing them add any new content, to be perfectly honest. Maybe events that they might go that direction, like we got the Uber event right now. Maybe they go somewhere in that direction. I don't see them adding another act. It's they'll commit more towards D4. There you go, Tyler. I hear you, man. What's up, Ken? So yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not really seeing it. I mean, they have committed to um, increasing stuff for D2, so we'll see. Yeah, Matt, you know how the rumor mill works. Anything could happen, technically. I don't know how much creative license Vicarious has. And, they got to keep from clashing with the other iterations at this point. D3's out there. Because, I mean, they got to keep the lore somewhat seamless, at least. I don't know the storyline behind D4, but they've already gone that direction. So you can't. It's hard to keep that all clean. So, man, it's kind of hard to say. I mean, I maybe they can incorporate some of the lore from D3. See, I don't know how that storyline progresses. I don't remember if D3 was whether the lore progressed from the end of D2 forward. So yeah, that'll be the tricky part, is making sure the lore stays somewhat clean. And unfortunately, it's there, man. When did D3 came out in what, like 2012? So we got, good grief, we got 9 years or 10 years of that already. That's crazy that D3 was 10 years ago. So yeah, it's more of a, I don't know. I don't. I stopped following WoW, but I heard that the storyline got kind of didn't work, didn't fit. A lot of the stuff that they were putting into the World of Warcraft X packs, the lore got kind of squirrely. So I don't know how committed they are to the storyline. See, the thing with World of Warcraft, it had the books. I mean, there was a bunch of books that they're trying to keep within the storylines and all that kind of stuff. Um, there might be, I don't know of any Diablo series of books, fan fiction or fictional series. There has to be, right? So I don't know. Honestly, I I'd rather they commit expansions to D2 than D3. I don't know, but I'm sure there's some some D3 players that would disagree with that. Yeah, can that would be the best part. They just cut D3 out of the timeline and shove it over to the side, and then just like had some sort of seamless transition from D2 to 4. Let let D3 stand in its own parallel universe or something. Who knows? I mean, from what I've seen from D4, anybody know which is it Blizzard in-house team that's doing D4? I assume. I don't know. D4's. I'll withhold judgment. What I've seen so far has been kind of eh. Nice, Benjamin. Yeah, the IK armor still eludes me. I've not found. I've been running pits a lot. I'm actually going to put a video out on magic finding with the Tesladin, and I've already done 100 pits and 100 Travancore runs. Yeah, and I don't know. Yeah, D4. Again, I'll withhold judgment. I mean, they're so far behind on that right now. We probably won't see anything. They might have to keep feeding D2 just because D4 is so far out. I mean, even with the interdiction of Microsoft, it's the whole process of them getting to where Microsoft actually takes over the company, if it gets past all the SEC regulations and stuff, it's a year out. Yeah, it's very rare. In fact, most people I've seen that got it have gotten it in the pits. But we'll have more of those type of areas to farm once the ladder starts. I mean, the only thing special about the pits is the fact that it's got good density and it's high level 85 monster area, so it gets the highest treasure class. But that was the whole point of the. At the end, they had the list of. Yeah, I think I'm just saying in the pits in general, it seems like I've seen more people get them from the pits. It's not the only place you can drop. Yeah, I mean, Ancient Tunnels is the same as the pits as far as drops. It's just you're looking at. I think the cap on packs in Ancient Tunnels is like 5 or to 6, and I think um, the pits is like 8 or 9 uh, possible champ and boss packs because they're the only ones that can drop that stuff. All the random trash doesn't drop the TC87. It's only the champ packs and the boss packs. So you'll see a lot of people that are doing it for speed. They'll just skip everything and just hit the packs and get out and reset. YP, I think it does. Smoking, I've had pretty good luck with keys. I mean, everybody's experience seems to vary a little bit. I went on a pretty good tear when I was farming for the key sets to get my Pally Torch, and I got 5 sets of keys pretty quick. I mean, from the time I started running this guy and tried to do Ubers, I had 5 sets of keys pretty fast. I think I ran the last one Thursday last week. Yeah, Tal armor for me. I've gotten one off Diablo and one off of Bale, the the bosses. So um, Tal armor's a tough one too for most people. I mean, there's some people. I don't know if he's in here right now. But Ballistic got like he's in Discord. He got like 9 or 10 towel armors. And for a while there, he seemed like he was getting one every day. It's crazy. No, I haven't heard that. What video was it in? Is it the one where he did the full uh, notes, the patch notes? If he said that, I mean, I guess I'll have to take it in context how he said it. If it's, I'll take a look at it if it was in his video where he was doing the patch notes. But yeah, but was it the live stream where he went over the patch notes, or was it just when he was streaming, like doing his Grail stuff? Oh, Phil posted about Llama's slip up, or Phil said something about it separately? Yeah, smoking. I got one off of each boss. Gotcha. Okay, I got you, Scholar. Okay, I'll take a look at Phil's video later. Yeah, I'm curious to see the take on it. I would assume he probably put the clip in there or something. I mean, I don't have technically have a problem with it. I don't care that they're looking, even if they drop it as an X pack or a DLC. I, I I'm all for it. I just didn't think they'd be going that direction. I mean, what do you guys think? Uh, I'm all for more content if it fits the lore of the game. Thanks, Colin. Yeah. I have no problems with D2 continuing forward. Yeah, Bob, I'm kind of in your case. I just I believe it when I see it, type of thing. But maybe with D4 being pushed back, maybe they're looking, um, doing something with D2 to keep the flow going. I hear you, Bob. It's interesting. I'm gonna have to check out Phil's video because I don't feel like hunting through live stream. But if Phil actually addressed it, I'll check it out for sure. That's cool. I mean, if it is, you're not going to get any pushback from me. No, Ryan, it's still out there. My son just joined chat. I'm guessing. I'm thinking there's multiple people saying around February 14th. That time frame. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, y'all getting my hopes up though. I'd I'd love to see more content for D2. It's just that with D4 out there, I kind of felt like they weren't going to go that direction. But we don't have a time frame on D4, so maybe throw in a DLC with D2 to kind of bridge the time a little bit. I'd be down for it. I'd pay for it, 100%. And I'm sure everybody's aware at this point with the 2.4 patch notes out that it's supposed to go live on Tuesday on the PTR. So here's my plan for that. I'm probably going to go. I'm gonna probably spend some time on the PTR, and I'm gonna go through each character type and go through possible viable builds. I'll probably try and put out videos for each class. Of course, I'm gonna start with the sorceress, but I'm gonna probably just respec, and just try and build out several classes and see how they play out. Yeah, Colin. If they went with an Act 6, it'd 100% be a DLC. Well, again, I don't have a problem with it. That's what LOD was. So No big deal for me. All right, well, there, Benjamin got his towels from Diablo as well. I've tried Pendle, and of course, my farming Pendle for me is a no-go at this point. So there you go, farm Chaos and wait for Diablo to drop it. I gave the one I got off Diablo, I gave it away a couple weeks ago, right after it dropped. But I'm going to be doing some Chaos here, so maybe we'll get one. Again, there's people that have had tremendous luck with towels, so. But we're going to mess around. We'll do some Chaos farming on this guy. I've gotten pretty quick with this. The teleporting's still slow, but charge speed is pretty cool. Maybe Dan will show up and he can be proud of me using my fast cast now. Not excited about class changes or some of the class synergy stuff? I think that's pretty cool what they're going to be doing. I definitely will be trying to make a solid Hydra build.
I can't carry anymore.
I say that, and then I'll probably end up respecing back to Lightning. Yeah, I'm going to be testing the Nova build out as well. It probably won't be something I play, but I'll definitely see what it feels like on PTR. I mean, they didn't make a whole lot of change to it though, right? It's a little stronger. Yeah, the assassin thing is the only thing I'll be shooting in the dark as far as how to play out. I mean, I can play a trap, but martial arts, well, that might be just about everybody though. The martial arts stuff should be interesting. The static, that's right. But that's just a damage buff, isn't it? For the most part. I mean, it's only a couple days till we can take a look at it. Kind of pretty excited about it. The only thing I'm curious about is whether they actually can stick to a time schedule. Every time they've actually announced it, it's been pushed off a day or two. Oh yeah, I mean it could. I mean, I think Nova's viable now, but if it gets a buff, then yeah, it could be pretty crazy. I mean, Zon doing Ubers could. I mean, there could be a build that comes out of that you can actually do Ubers with a Zon. I mean, it could happen. I mean, the meta's pretty much been flipped up on its ear now, so who knows what's going to come out of it once everybody's kind of got into it and played around with the different builds and stuff. There could be all kind of crazy builds that can be meta once all said and done. And I think the viability for hybrids becomes stronger as well. And with the cast delay stuff being removed on a lot of the skills, a lot of the hybrid builds will become strong. I think it's going to be a pretty big deal with those changes.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those cast, removing those cast, Stu. It's been like the Vex rune I got. It's been a few days ago. I got a Vex rune on stream sometime last week. I did have a couple days I didn't play though. Just a little under the weather. Just now, Scholar? If so, it's a pretty good start for the day. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really do a whole lot. A couple of days in between. So, I mean, if we're looking at playing days, I probably went a couple days since that Vex rune. So yeah, I don't think that's too bad. I've had I mean, and everybody probably attests to that that's been watching me. I have some crazy luck with high-rune drops. I haven't found a COA yet. Have not seen it. I consider Vexing up. So yeah, Ohm definitely. Vexing up is kind of the Vex is the cutoff point. Anything lower than a Vex to me is mid-rune, down to say pull maybe. Vexing up to me is high-rune. Yeah, Benjamin, that's mine so far. But I'll definitely be trying some new stuff in ladder, 100%. And again, I might end up going lightning if depending on how how it feels and what kind of gear I get. But I'd like to try and play out fire for as long as possible. I want to make a really seriously viable fire build. 2-socket one? Yeah, that's nice. Stop. I don't know if it's my keyboard or just my timing. My weapon swap always seems to not hit. Yeah, there's multiple, if I was doing a Grail, there's still a lot of items on my list that I haven't gotten. No, I'm just using an Azurath. It's nothing special. I mean, Azurath's kind of rare, but in the whole scheme of weapons, it's kind of it's an okay weapon. Yeah, Reaver, I would agree. Just got to stay consistent, man. Yeah, honestly, I don't think this is even that good of an Azurath. Wait, doesn't that? I thought the graphics is different Isn't it supposed to like... That looks like lightsaber graphic. I thought Azurath's graphic was different. What's that? A level 11 Sanctuary, so low. 247 ED, I think it's like midway. I mean, it does the job. I've done 5 or 6 Ubers with it at this point. Lightsaber's the one that looks different. Maybe I just have them backwards.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the knockback from Sanctuary is pretty cool. It kind of plays into this whole aura thing, especially in here. It works pretty good in Ubers. I've only rolled one grief, but it was for my dad. It was like it rolled perfect IAS. The damage was low on it though.
I am overburdened.
I'm not playing my Chatladin right now. I'm actually hitting stuff. Yeah, I switched over to Drax for the live tap, and I put on the Gore Riders for some Crush and Blow. My Crush and Blow is a little low, but it works fine. Yeah, and I got 1 point Smite, and that's what I kill them with. I'll switch back and forth Smite and Zeal, just depending on what I'm fighting. It works out perfect. I think the very first attempt, I think I died a couple times, but after that, it was pretty simple. That first attempt was it was a little janky, but I did it live stream, so the guys kind of talked me through it. Switched up some gear, that sort of thing. It ended up working. But I just did it with the Azure, and it worked fine. Of course, I'm just smiting, so. Yeah, I hear you, Mike. Steal away. Yeah, I've done. The only crafting I've really dug into was trying to get a decent Ami. I'm about to do some more. I got enough stuff to kind of do another caster amulets, but I haven't done the blood gloves. Yeah, ML, 100%. Telestomping with the neck summoner is pretty solid, actually. If you got an Enigma, summoner is pretty OP. You just teleport around. Just stomp everything to death. I mean, you could do Ubers with a summoner. That's how strong it is. Yeah, YP, Lilith's a little tough, but the rest of it's pretty simple. Drinking Sundrop. I'm trying. It's kind of a running joke. I'm trying to get a Sundrop sponsor. Yeah, ML 300s are solid. I ran like upper 200s for a long time. Once I switched to 3-piece Tau on my Sork, I jumped to like 500 based off of that setup. But I ran around 300 for the longest time. I figure if I show sun drop on stream enough times, somebody will catch wind and reach out to the sun drop exec. Or that there's a closet Diablo 2 sun drop, or I mean a Diablo 2 exec with sun drop, and he'll run across my stream. What am I stuck on? Yeah, Thando, I wouldn't disagree with that. The reason I have 500, I didn't shoot for 500. That's just where it ended up with the gear I had. I wasn't trying to get that high Magic Find. 3-piece towels pumps it up quite a bit. Is Truncheon... Somebody was talking about an enchant weapon. Was it this? No, it wasn't this one. It was a different one. Yep, exactly, Bill. Sun drop pumps up my Trang armor drops. Yeah, pit zerkers can really stack it. A really strong sort can push 500 plus and not hurt themselves with clear speed. I don't know, Sorintz. Actually, probably. I kind of remember back in the day when I stumbled across my Diablo. I did it with a Hammerden. Tyrant Club, that's the one. Somebody was talking about that the other day. I couldn't remember which weapon it was. I knew it was a club. I couldn't remember which one. Yeah, I can see that, but I mean, if you're grail hunting, the pit zerkers is the way to go. But like I was saying, if you're specifically doing your grail, I think it's tough to beat that with a pit zerker. It doesn't repair charges? I'm not specifically looking for one. I just remember somebody saying something about that the other day. If I were to consider myself like actually doing grail, I've come to a standstill as far as the last few items. Oh, ethereal. Okay, I didn't catch the ethereal part. Thought you were talking about just in general.
I can't carry anymore.
There's a pretty decent amount of excitement around that new rune word that they dropped in the patch notes that didn't actually get released out separately. Just the whole idea, though, that thing's built around a Zod rune is going to be pretty tough to actually make. I think whoever was talking about that was talking about it actually as a switch to cast the enchant. I don't know if they were actually going to use that as actually main hand weapon. Only thing I don't like about the Sanctuary aura is it pushes these ghosts off the side a lot. No, I'm actually just running, I've got my See how they're pushed off the side? I gotta try and draw them back in. I'm just using an Enigma. For Ubers, I just put the treachery on from my Merc. So not even that strong. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just a buff stick. I mean, I wasn't too sure when I built this the Tesla. Then I didn't know. I knew it was supposed to be strong, but I just felt like it was gonna. I don't know. Somewhere it was gonna be weak, but this is overall like a really strong character. I haven't had any issues running this thing anywhere. What up, Tomac? I think you'd find a base before you found a Zod rune, though. To be perfectly honest, I think you'll have a base that's pretty solid way before you actually pick up a Zod rune. Yeah, ML, you have to farm the essences from the bosses. I think it's. I think Andariel and Duriel dropped the same essence, and then there's a different one from Mephisto and a different one from Diablo and Bale. There's 4 essence you got to pick up. You cube them together, and it gives you basically gives you a reset token. Sorrents, I think. Well, I mean, Haas is probably the best way to go. I don't know, maybe. No, I think you need a Haas. I don't think that's that cheap though. I mean, that expensive. Yeah, that's true. You could trade for the Zod. I think the Zods are not going to be that easy to trade for. Now that once this goes live. I think the Zods are going to actually have some value, or more value. I mean, they're just really. I don't see them dropping that much. And I think their value might go through the roof on ladder. Single player. Yeah, that's. Somebody offering up some ideas. A filler shield for the Haas. High Spirit. Yeah, for Hammerton for sure. Yeah, Chom's going to get up there as well. I can. Well, yeah, technically I can make a Zod right now. I have 2 Chom runes. That's crazy. Yeah, Jeb. That if you have that same luck on ladder, if you decide to play ladder, that would have definitely been worthwhile. Right now, yeah, Zod's kind of meh. Did they say anything new or about the Uber Diablo stuff? I know they had mentioned early on that they might make some changes for it, but I didn't see anything. Yeah, I just don't see anything from Pendle. What's up, Alan? Pendle's always been a cheap bastard for me. I did get the one.
I am overburdened.
Death's Fathom from Pendle. That's been it. I would think 2 weeks. I think it'd be stupid to be less than 2 weeks. I mean, they could push it. See, this is one of the essence I was just talking about. This burning essence of terror. This is the one you get off Diablo. I got too many of them. Ah. You know, I said that the other day that they needed some sort of use for that thing. That kind of makes sense. You need to be able to get that from Uber Triss to be able to summon the declone. Damn, Wes, that's actually pretty cheap. If you got both, you got the shield and the helm. I mean, hell, it takes a Vex, or I mean, a Jaw to make each piece. Somebody was tired of their set. Alan, that's kind of weird. I'm down to 7 tokens. But I got essences stashed around. I just hadn't combined any. Yeah, Wes, that's cheap. That's cheap. Okay, forgot what I was doing. Well, enjoy. I mean, it's a great set, dude. I think this Pally setup with the Dream is crazy good, and then it's gonna be even stronger in ladder if you got that far with it. I mean, it's gonna be end game set, but I mean, with the buffs to the auras, it's I mean, Tesladin's gonna be strong as crap. Chances for Magic Find. I switched to Drax for Ubers, but yeah, I just put chances on for the Magic Find. Global spawn, interesting. Llama got that inside track on info. Ed, I mean, she's a great farm. It's just that her loot cap is a little low for me. What are the Trang scales? You're not Tomac. Tell me you're not talking about the armor, dude. Scales in the armor, is it? Alan, it's probably I don't get into trade values because I don't trade that much. But a perfect mage plate 3 sockets, it holds some decent value. That's kind of for a lot of people that's a preferred Enigma armor. So you probably get something for it. Tomac, you're trolling me, man. I know you are. Diablo, or Bale, I would agree. I've gotten decent stuff from Diablo. Bale, the only thing that's notable for me was the Tal armor. Bale gets in streaks, or Diablo gets in streaks for me. I'll go a long time without him dropping anything. Then he'll just like one item after another. I'll get stuff off of him. Oh, wait, boots? Trang boots? Just run Mephisto if you want the armor. It became kind of a running joke for me with the armor. It's just how much it dropped. I get non-stop Trang armors off of Mephisto. Yeah, I got, it wasn't back to back, but I've gotten like three or four Andes off of Diablo. I've gotten a lot of them. Just haven't got that ethereal one yet. I was hoping so, man. That was throwing me. Sometimes sarcasm doesn't translate well in chat. I don't really need the ethereal one. I'd like to get it at this point. Just for cool points. Because, I mean, I've gotten total Andes, I've gotten 5 or 6, but they've all been just regular ones. Nah, poker, not yet. We're not too far into it. Been chatting more than killing. Bad habit of mine. And I'm doing it on the pally right now, so it's a little slow. I might switch it up here in a little bit for some speed runs. Right now I'm kind of running the Chatladen. Yeah, it's definitely my best friend. Diablo's actually dropped me a couple High-runes. Crazy enough.
Death can save you from me.
I think I've gotten an Ohm and a Sur-rune off of Diablo himself. Yeah, I've done about 6 Ubers with my Tesladin. Yeah, and I was kind of surprised, honestly. He's the only one that's dropped me a rune. No, I take it back. Countess dropped me an Ohm rune. I did get one off of her. Like the end bosses, the act bosses, I've only Diablo's ever dropped me anything. Nice. Steal that mojo. Off of Grizz. That's cool. I've never had him drop anything. What's up, Scrunchy? We ended up actually getting a little bit of snow from the weather this past weekend. It was kind of holding back. I didn't think we were going to get anything, but Friday night, kind of late, it started coming down. So we actually ended up with a little bit of stuff on the ground. People say to do like Trav and stuff, but I've never really had that much success in the even the council in with Mephisto or in Trav. These runs are kind of slow. I might have to switch up. I mean, I've seen people have pretty good luck just running like a hammered in or something in there on Trav. They can do it pretty quick. I could do it pretty quick on this guy, but it's just, I've never had a ton of luck in Trav, just in general. See, there's Gunblazer. Some people just have great luck in there. I'm just not one of them. Chaos is my place. I have incredible luck in here. And I like running it, so it's kind of a win-win for me. Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt it at all. Trav is pretty high on a lot of people's run list. Just not for me. Like I said, I just did 100 runs on Trav yesterday, the day before, with this guy. I think the best I got was like a P&B skiller, and that was pretty much it.
I am overburdened.
See, yeah, I'm Scrunchy's. It's shanking cows. Everybody's got their hot spots. Like I said, mine's chaos. And you know, we're gonna have a lot more choices soon. Yeah, and you could do Trav pretty quick.
Not even death can save you from me.
You know, it seems like the rate limiting has been changing. I've gotten it to where it's only been like at a 30-second timer. All right, let's switch it up a little bit. Piece in your stash. That's interesting, Ed. We might have to test that at some point. Alright, let's do some fast runs real quick. Belt and the boots, man. I'll get those just today. I had the boots just drop a second ago. Those I get non-stop. Got to pull out the big guns for some chaos farming. Watch, guaranteed I'll get those 2 IK pieces in this stream. It's just they drop so much for me. But you already got the armor and I haven't gotten that. That to me is the rarest piece. What's your light? Oh, damage. It's not that high. Hold on. Like for chain lightning, it's 5 to 96. I think my regular lightning is only yeah, about 24. But I got an infinity, so it's ramped up from there because of that. And infinity makes that base damage that much more effective. Almost forgot I was seal popping. Jesus, Charles. Trang for style points with Tau for usability, right? See, I don't have any skill. I got 2 skillers. The 3-piece, I could easily ramp it up. The 3-piece actually makes your damage lower. It's more for the magic find. But my clear speed is plenty fast enough that I don't really need to mix the gear up any to make it worthwhile. I know somebody I was talking to the other day. They went full damage build and their light damage was like around 40k. It's insane. Oh, first unique ring of the day. Alright, what shall we... Oh, I don't have any ID scrolls. Get ID scrolls.
What?
Nah, it's going to be... it's the first... Well, don't need to gamble. I've gotten 3 perfect Nagels so far. Alright, let's see. Let's go... I don't know. I'm going to go with the typical Manald. I have not gotten a BK. That's the ring I'm missing. A 25 Nagel. Eh. It's okay. 1 to Manald. The BK still eludes me, though. Oh, my Sork is loaded. I need to make some room. Nah, the graphic doesn't matter. You haven't gotten a Nagel yet? Oh my god, dude. I lost count. I bet I've gotten Nagels probably in the 30 plus range. I've gotten so many. Of course, I did those videos where I farmed up a bunch of rings, so that's kind of inflated. Wouldn't be the person's typical. Yeah, Nagels drop a lot, though. That's crazy, Scrunchy. Yeah, I've got 30 is perfect. Well, I think, what's the AR perfect on a Nagel? 75? I only ever look at the Magic Find. 30 is perfect on Magic Find. I've found 3 of those so far. Ravenfrost, I get a decent bit, but that's actually a pretty useful ring. It's kind of nice to have that Ravenfrost on multiple different builds. Cheers to Sundrop. Sinister, we were talking about it earlier. I haven't heard it, but I'm going to check out Phil's video about it later. Apparently Phil put out a video about the slip up. If it's actually the case, man, I'm pretty pumped. I just don't see if it happens, it's going to be a little while before anything like that comes out. But it speaks to what they're going to invest into the game, which is pretty cool. I'm going to check it. Everybody seems to think that it was a true slip up, that he may have been giving out more info than he should have been, that he might know something. It's hard to say, but it'd be pretty cool if that was the case. Yeah, I'm going to take a look at it later. I'm really curious as to what he did, or what he said. I mean, the thought of an Act 6, I mean, we were talking about it earlier. I think that's good. It'll be a DLC if it happens, but I don't have any problems with them coming out with X-Pack for D2. Not at all. I think it'd be an amazing thing. I mean, there's always going to be purists that would be against it. I mean, hell, there was people against LOD, to be honest. Tomac, I've gotten 2 Jalals. They came kind of late, though. In fact, I think I got one of them on stream. But I think I got my very first one on stream just a couple weeks ago. Which, I mean, that's kind of crazy if you think about it. Jalal's not that uncommon of a drop. Kill him already, Jesus. I'm almost, at this point, I'm almost 100% that stash space is going to be a microtransaction. I think that's how they're going to try and milk some money out of the game, is to make the stash space, extra tabs, that sort of thing. They'll add them as micros. And I would probably spend the money.
Not even death can save you from me.
Tomac, are you needing a Jalals? I might have one I could give you later. I hung on to it just to have, and then I ended up finding 2 of them. Yeah, I'm same way, Hanzo. I'll spend money on it. My stash situation is so bad. That's true. I mean, there's a lot of ways they can approach it. Bobby Kotick's still in charge, though. So, oh my God, look at this. All right, boys, ring number 2. Ah, Bill, yeah, that would be nice. Yes, scholar. I'll spend it. I'll bitch about it, but I'll spend it. I'm gonna go with Can this time. I'm thinking Dwarf Star. It's gonna be a dwarfy. Man, there's the Manald. Oh, you suck, Diablo. Oh, that, 2 in a row? I think that was 2 in a row. That's pretty cool, though. Diablo dropping me a little bit of stuff, a little teaser stuff. One thing they'll need to address after 2.4 at some point is the AI intelligence. These guys are so dumb. And now look at this fucking thing stuck behind the wall. Pardon my language. That kind of stuff needs to be addressed. AI, the merc where it'll aggro to stuff that he can't reach, that sort of thing. I almost put them under quality of life or bugs at this point. They're kind of bad. Needs to be addressed. Yeah, some of that stuff is definitely bad. I mean, and we all know about, you know, killing the wraiths or the ghosts off of Arcane Sanctuary off the platforms. That stuff needs to be addressed. Somebody posted a picture in Discord where there was some what do you call them? The little lizard guys. They were like not even accessible. They were like behind a wall or in the lava or something in a river. Stuff like that. But I mean, they could put that off. But as long as it's in the pipeline, they need to address some of that. And I could see them doing that if there really are plans for an Act 6. I could see them investing some time into some of those things. Alright, here we go. Diablo, give me a 3rd ring? What do you think? No, not this time. The Tickle, isn't BT the one that can't actually get decent skills though? Isn't it the 2 above that? The unique or exceptional and elite version of the Blade Talons? That's the thing Cooley was talking about the other day. Jamie, yeah, it'll be a DLC 100%. And $40 I'd still pay for it. I mean, I would. It was LOD was at least $40, wasn't it? When it came out, and that was what, 15, 16 years ago. I'm going in with my Sork. I'm definitely going to be going for some different builds, though. I'll probably try and level all the way through as fire. I mean, the game's already got crazy longevity. If they actually put out a DLC for it, that's just nuts. Oh, wow, really? Well, I guess next to a 1 Magic Fine Grand Charm. That's probably next worst. 1 to 2 lightning damage. What the crap? That's horrible. One defense. That's pretty bad. Yeah, but was it a Grand Charm? Druid looks really fun. If I might build a fire druid somewhere in the mix. Thanks, Tickle. Have a good one, man. If that was a Grand Charm, that's just horrible. Dude, I have not found any small res charms at all, except for like individual res. Like I got a 20 life, 11 fire Grand Charm, which is an amazing, or small charm, which is amazing. But like the 5 all res, I haven't gotten, or 4, I haven't gotten any of those. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, no smalls. I haven't found a single small. It's kind of nuts. Like I said, I've found some great individual res smalls, but no all res ones. Druid Torch. That's. I haven't gotten that one yet. That's probably my next one.
Not even death can save you from me.
Yeah, Ed. I mean, I haven't even found a 4. Those the smalls have eluded me 100%. And like I said, I've gotten some great small charms, but none of the all resist ones. It's that gold wrap, right? Can it get random stats? I think it's the extra gold's the only random stat on that. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy for that. I have noticed that that I haven't gotten any of them. I thought about actually taking like a Bale or a Diablo small charm and just rolling it a few times just to see. Has anybody ever done that? Rolled these small ones? I did. I used to do it way back in the day just to see if I can get like a 7 MF with like some crazy secondary stats. Six Mals? That's crazy, dude. I got 2 the other day. Mal's a good drop. I wouldn't complain for Mal drops. Wow, 491. What's the 10? Like resist? Life? Trolled spiderweb sash. Oh, over 10. Gotcha. Yeah, I was just trying to think. I think with 491, there are no other prefixes you can actually get because it's both prefix and suffix. A 1. Ouch. I've gotten my share of one skill of shooters, that's for sure.
Can save you from me.
It's always unfortunate. I think I've gotten like 5 or 6 of shooters, but I've only actually had one roll +3. Oh, that's a cool drop. Alright, so this is Leviathan. I've gotten 2 of these non-ethereal. Let's see if we get an ethereal one. No, it's not. Eh. I think so for PvP. I tried to make a Boazon build with poison charms. I don't have enough. I just have hundreds. 100 damage, hundreds. Yeah, I got multiples of those, man. It's not that useful for me. If it had been ethereal, I'd have probably hung on to it. But it wasn't that good. So maybe it's more of a PvP thing. Oh, is it indestructible? I don't really pay attention to Leviathan. I mean, it might have a niche use somewhere, but I don't find them that valuable. Maybe in a pinch, like Mark Armor, but I'll just make a treachery. Literally, if you don't care about the magic find, the 25% chance of teleport on hit from this Oculus just pisses me off. No, smoking. I showed it last stream. I took the infinity off of this character and just ran it without, and it's slower, but it's still pretty good. What's up, Wade? Yeah, Oculus is good. It's a decent starter one if you don't have a good weapon. And it has good magic find on it. The teleport's gotten me killed a few times. So, there's that. 25% chance is pretty high that you're going to bounce into a group that just uh, straight up murders you before you can get out of it. Right, exactly, YP. Yeah, I mean, it's good for the magic find, but I replaced it with the Hodo as soon as I could make one. Even though Hodo doesn't have magic find, the Oculus just in general got me killed one too many times. So I skipped on it. And I still have over 500 magic, or right at 500 magic find, so it's, I have more than enough. Creepy, I do seal popping, so I kill all the rest of the mobs with the last seal pop and just collect. Yeah, right, Fuzzy. I mean, that teleport will get you killed. If you accidentally get smacked while you're running Whirlstone Keep or something, that's bad. Yeah, and I got lucky with my first Hodo roll. It rolled 40 resists. So, yeah, that's a good number to shoot for, David. 100%. Only reason I'm running at 500, I'm not building specifically for Magic Find. It's just this setup gets me there, and the kill speed is plenty fast enough. I mean, I could switch stuff up and make myself even kill faster, but it's fast enough for what I need it to do. So then we'll get Magic Find. Like this guy's always lightning immune, but he's easiest for your merc to kill. The other ones can be lightning immune, but your mercs should be. It depends where you're at on your gear setup. Like if you can make a treachery for your merc, I got fortitude, but treachery will work, and you can kill the other bosses with treachery easy. Well, yeah, the River of Flames, eye level 85 as well, so you can get good drops out there. I just like to skip it. Just the layout for me is annoying, so I just skip past. It tried to give me a train. Oops, what the hell? That was weird. No, Cheese, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just annoying, and it can get you killed. Yeah, exactly, Matthias. The Treachery is an awesome armor, and it costs you 11 runes, the highest rune in it. So it's not that expensive, and you can run it on your merc and be solid. I mean, you don't need Fortitude. Fortitude's definitely nice. What's teasing me today or tonight? I think I'm gonna get something good today, though. Yeah, Ed, if I'm doing, I'm mainly rune hunting, so just overall, this is a little quicker. If I was looking for items, I'd full clear. Yeah, exactly. As Lapu's saying, treachery merc is solid, is really strong. I got it on my paladin. My Tesladin's running a treachery merc. And treachery's good enough, I'll switch it onto my paladin and use it to do Ubers. That's how strong that armor is. And for a limb, that's crazy good. That fade proc is insane.
I am overburdened.
So yeah, and like I'm saying, you don't. If you're running that, you don't need to have infinity to farm chaos easy. I farmed chaos for a long time without infinity, with lightning. I've seen one Mang songs in 20 years. I've seen several variations of the Archon staff drop in chaos. It's just no Mang song. See his aggro on those? That's so annoying. Aggroing on stuff he can't reach. What is my keyboard doing? Yeah, I've actually heard that. For the Archon staff, an ethereal one. Wade, that's exactly how I felt. I got tired of Blizz. That's why I ran Lightning without the Infinity, and it worked out. Yeah, they don't draw. I mean, they're TC-87, so you're just not going to see them in general. But I've seen a few. Just nothing worthwhile, of course. I think I even got a rare one not too long ago. Made me sad. It's easily done. You want to see it? I'll do the next run without my Infinity. So do I. Wait. There's some people saying that they're still using it. It's just, it can't be as fun as it was before. What's the ceremonial?
Impossible.
That's that, it's not Lycander's, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, vortex shields. I've seen one, and it landed in chaos when I was seal popping, and it was a gray one. Got pretty excited about it. It was, I think, one socket. It was really sad. Alright, I'm going to do this run without my infinity. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I got a weapon. I had one at one point, but I don't have a weapon. I'll swap after this next one. Fuzzy, it is 5 to 96 on chain and 5 to 23.6 on regular lightning. Oh, you got a main song? That's nice. I mean, they're not particularly useful. It's cool, though. I mean, if you're doing a grail, that's an exciting find. Well, it's one in general, but since they are so super rare. This boss right here is the slowest one if you don't have infinity. See, he spawned lightning immune that time, but infinity still doesn't break it. So you have to, your merc still has to kill it. Wow, all kind of stuff. Alright, I'm going to grab a weapon and I'm going to do this without the infinity. Easily done. Yeah, Mike, it's one of them things. I specifically farmed for my SOJ off of Nightmare and Ariel and finally got it. Took me a while. Alright, let's grab a weapon. Some random. I don't think I have an insight laying around, so we'll just grab like a random item.
Good day.
See, Oculus. And I don't think I've gave some away, and I've kept some of them. Oculus. I do have 2 Death Fathoms, though. Alright. Let's use the bone key. Random weapon. Alright, so I'm gonna switch off the infinity for that bone hue, which is fairly common. And we'll do this without the infinity.
I'll put that to
Alright.
good use.
Infinity goes in inventory. stash. Showing off, Wade. One of them's really bad. The other one's pretty decent. Alright, so this is without an infinity. It'll be a little slower, but I'm going to still seal pop and run lightning. See, these guys, now I have to wait for my merc to kill them. But they die pretty easy. I do switch to regular lightning to kill the other mobs just because straight up more damage. Chain lightning with infinity's OP. Wade just showing off. I don't know. Maybe, I'm thinking maybe I do give the stuff away. Don't get me wrong. And I'll probably give those away. I'll probably hang on to one in case there's a build that pops up that I want to use it. I think I killed the boss already. Yeah. Let's go on to the next one. See, I'll use straight lightning here. And he's got to kill these mobs. But these wisps, I mean, let's face it, they die pretty quick. 1 or 2 hits usually. These are champs. Now this one, if he spawns lightning immune, he didn't this time, then you have to kind of stomp him a little bit, like that. But otherwise, he's still pretty simple. He can spawn lightning immune, and you just got to jump on him with the merc. Sometimes lining up the shots can be kind of a pain with this. I mean, and chain lightning probably will still burn them down. It's just so much stronger with the infinity on. And again, this guy can he can spawn lightning immune, but with straight lightning, you still burn this pack down pretty simple. Again, this is lightning without the infinity. Yeah, 100%. But that wasn't that slow. Gummy, I was just showing that you could do it without it. So, we'll go ahead and do the seal pop. Right now, the merc just has bone hew on, just to have a different weapon. But I mean, just overall in general, it wasn't that slow. Drew, not here, not today. Just playing around.
Not even death can save you from me.
I've had some decent luck. Off stream. Always off stream. So if you wanted to run lightning, again, it's not. I don't have a griffins. I don't have the infinity on the merc right now. So, but you can still do it. Farm chaos or seal pop or do whatever pretty quick. See? No problem. Again, a little slower, but can be done. I mean, all of us are slow at some point just because we don't have the gear. So, and that's, you know, I don't have I mean, I have a good Sork set, but it's not unattainable. I mean, infinity's tough to get, let's face it. But a 3-piece towel at this point in the game is easy to put your hands on. Plus skills is at, like with lightning, it's at right there, it's at 35, so plus 15 over. See, because you get 3 from Hodo, but you could get 3 from Oculus, you can get 3 from Ashudas. That's not that hard to get to +3 there. A Shaco is +2. A Spirit is +2. And then there's so from the Tau set, you don't get one there. I think you get 2 here. You get 2 here from the Tau Rasha's Ami, and the belt. No. So from that set, you only get +2 skills. So if you run like Viper here, that's 1. A +2 Ami is not that hard to get. That's 3. And well, and a rack's kind of expensive. Scratch that off. If you're mid-tier gear, you can get +3 skills here. Not running this set. Running War Travs, Trang set gloves just for the FCR, so I don't gain any plus skill there. There's a lot of combos you can use. Just an FCR ring and a Nagel. And I only have 2 skillers. You can put this together fairly easy and get the plus skills. So look at that as far as your base. This should be fairly easy to get a +3 skill of some sort. You can get an Aki again, a Shooters. A Spirit should be pretty easy to get your +2 from that and that sort of thing. Oh wait, yeah, and I do have 4 more here. That took me a little while to get. So yeah, a Torch and an Annie is 4 skill points. Yeah, I'm sure Magic with 4-piece Griffins. Yeah, that's crazy damage. There you go, Wade. Infinity, I mean, I got lucky. I got my runes to drop here running Chaos. Now again, I farmed this Infinity myself. I didn't trade for it. I found the base myself. I found the 2 Burr runes. Maoist, you can get those just doing enough farming. You can get a Maoist. If you're trading, you should be able to put it together at some point. Now I just threw this I just threw that Bone Hue on there just because it was just handy.
Put that to good use.
I mean, Insight is solid if you got a decent base for it. So yeah, you can put this stuff together. I mean, it's not lightning. It's probably going to be a little slower. I'm at a max cold, max lightning, 44 fire, 39 poison. Character level doesn't matter for farming and Ariel. I did Nightmare, and I think I got my SOJ in about 300-ish runs. I've seen people run, well, I think it was, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, Phil. I don't know where he got the rings, though. Phil ID'd 40 rings just the other day, and he got 3 SOJs out of them. So, RNG. I don't know where he actually farmed the rings. It might have just been random hell rings. But the thing with Nightmare and Dariel, if you're running on a Sork, you're in and out of there in 30 seconds. You'll be pushing up against the rate limiting on the game creation more than killing Andariel. I mean, the speed you'll be slowed down by the game creation. All right, yeah, I got my Infinity back on. I've only found one SOJ, but I went looking for it. I went to Nightmare and Dario and farmed her until it dropped. And it was like 340-ish, if I remember correctly. See, Tomax had great luck. It's all, I mean, it's all RNG. I mean, I could bet you money. I could go in there and I could farm her until it drops. That's the second rare demon head she's dropped. But I mean, you just gotta get in there and do it. Not saying that you're not, but I mean, you just it will drop. I mean, that's the best place for it to drop, percentage wise.
I need mana.
Best chance of it.
I need mana.
See, he's lightning resist. So even now, I still with the infinity, I got to telestomp him. So annoying. It seems like all of us have like certain items that seem to elude us. It's kind of funny how that shakes out. I haven't gotten a BK ring yet, and some people had multiples. No, I don't even run one. I mean, I went farming for that SOJ and I never used it. I just wanted to get it. I have never used it.
Not even death can save you from me.
I just like to look at these. I think these are useful in low-level dueling, even though that one's not. Gummy, it depends. I mean, clear speed is important. I don't mind the potion chugging. I mean, technically, I could swap out and lose 30 magic fine and put that SOJ on. A little more damage. Probably wouldn't hurt the drops as much. I don't even know where that SOJ is. I might have it on this inventory still. We'll try it. 30 magic fine in the whole scheme of things, especially since I'm really kind of going more for rune drops. That probably actually wouldn't hurt things. I got one built right now, Tomac. It sucks. Multi-shot feels so weak. Ooh, an ethereal. That's kind of cool. We were talking about upgrading these if you actually found a good one to be a good weapon on the Tesladin. But yeah, you need a lot of ED, other stats. It's kind of cool to see an ethereal one though, because you can't actually get an ethereal phase blade, but you can up an ethereal dimensional or crystal. Stop. Lightning immune again. See, the infinity still doesn't break that. So your merc still has to kill it. Yeah, Wes, that's still the goal. I'm gonna finish that Arden. Boazons are so painful right now. They really are. I'm glad they give them some love. I've never been a fan of strafe though, but that might be the option over multi-shot. See, if this had like faster run walk, this would be a okay one with the Mana Steel. Wow, that's painful. I ran a freezing arrow setup way back in the day, and it actually hit pretty hard. But I kind of want to test out the fire with that fire helmet. That I think that's going to be fun. Do I have an SOJ? I think I have an SOJ here. Nagel. Yeah, I don't know what I did with that SOJ. Maybe it's on my Tesla then. Yeah, I don't have it. Yeah, we only got a couple more days though. We can play around with some of that stuff. I will be trying to crank out some videos on some newer builds for those that don't want to mess around on PTR. I should have some stuff out that day. I mean, there's some people. If I wasn't at this point, if I wasn't actually doing putting out content, I actually wouldn't get on PTR. I'd wait for it to drop, or just watch videos on it. I probably wouldn't play around with it. Boy, I just about jumped in the middle of that nonsense. The runes just in general today. I'm not even getting like low mid-tier runes. Kind of crazy. Even the typical like orts and stuff aren't dropping. That's kind of crazy. Only thing of any value I've gotten today has been these gems. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I usually at least get some of the lower ones. Um, Actually, I think I need to burn up some of these skulls. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's cube one of these real quick. Oh, that's bad. Yeah.
Stay a while and
They've got their algorithms for the name monitoring. It's kind of weird, I've noticed. I mean, I get the point of what they're doing. I've seen some stuff get through that's just like, how did that even get through? But then they'll like block some stuff that's like, I'm not seeing it. Nah, Greg. I mean, mid-tier insight, if you're, depending on what level you're at. Maybe if you're leveling, you're in your, what, I forget what level the Grim Sith is. You can make an insight a lower level one. But outside of that, it's not going to have that much value. I don't even remember level requirements for that one. I made so many different insights while I was initially leveling my sword, it was kind of ridiculous. As soon as I'd find a base, I'd go ahead and make a new one if it was higher damage. I'm afraid to even ask what you're talking about, Tomac. um, I've had a set of names that I use since, I mean, gaming from 30 years, 40 years ago. So, I've always stuck to the same ones.
Not even death can save you from me.
I mean, there's just like there's key things that they automatically just put in the algorithm that's just auto not used. It's kind of weird that, well, online they probably don't monitor the offline character names. To be honest with you, online stuff, yeah, 100%. They monitor that.
I am overburdened.
If you got an ethereal Zerker, here's the thing: an ethereal 6-socket for a Larzik quest, probably pretty valuable. I mean, you can get, it's 1 in 6 shot for each socket count. So since it could get up to 6, it rolls a 6-sided dice basically, and that's what you get with the socket or with the cube. If I'm not mistaken, though, an ethereal 6 socket is pretty valuable. I was trying to think what else I think that's the only use for it. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. If you got an ethereal Zerker base, the only use out of that is 6-socket, right? I can't think of another rune word that would use an ethereal base. I hear you, Smoke. That actually makes sense. So 5 is useful as well. So because for the 6 you wanted Breath of the Dying, right? Or is that people use that mainly for two-handers? I think if I had a socket quest available, I wouldn't take the gamble chance, because you could get you got a 4 out of 6 potentials of it being not that good, and 5 and 6 being good. I'd just probably do a large quest on it. Daniel, they're saying that Llama slipped up and said that there was going to be an Act 6. So it's all speculation. I wouldn't say it's a leak. What's up, Lo? I don't think I've actually seen you on the stream before. Yeah, Daniel, it's all basically Llama was streaming and he slipped up and said something about an Act 6. So that's all it boils down to. Sweet Phil did a video about it. I'm going to check that out. I didn't actually see it. Somebody was saying something about it, so I'm going to check out his video. I don't feel like looking through live stream to find out what he actually said. But yeah, if you got any questions about it, see, I'm gonna look. Like I said, I'm gonna look later. Apparently, Phil did something about what Llama actually said, and I'll probably make up. I guess kind of make up my mind from that. Who knows? Llama does have some of the inside information, so could be viable. I don't know. Well, thanks for stopping by, love. Yeah, I try to do afternoon streams so some of the subscribers in Euro can catch at least part of it. Yeah, Andrew. I really want to see what he said now, so we'll see. Somebody was mentioning they think they might use the banners for D2, or I mean for Diablo clone spawn. And we got a lot of speculation going on. That's usually the case, but you know, we'll see. I hear you, YP. I don't know Pendle though. I'd be farming something else.
Not even death can save you from me.
Yeah, Lo. That's why I start my afternoon streams on, for U.S. time at 3, several times a week, so that it's not too horribly late in Europe. I really want to see it now, Brandon. I mean, there's a lot of people been bringing it up since I started today. There's a lot of people talking about it, so I really need to see it. Thanks, Lo. YP, I think that's a lot of us these days. Mine are horrible. Oh, and I haven't mentioned it yet for any of the new people here. Don't forget to check out the Discord. Links in the description. We got a lot of people on Discord. Quite a few joining up daily. Good group of people. So don't forget to check out the Discord if you haven't yet. I've gotten a lot of people to join up and just hang out with the community. I'm on Discord a lot, so if you got any questions outside of when I'm streaming, just hit me up there. And if you aren't subscribed yet, yeah, hit that red button. Yeah, exactly. What's sleep? Ryan Shaw's my son, for those that haven't been here yet or before. He's a paramedic, so his schedule's way worse than mine. Should I? You guys want me to check it out on stream? I don't think I'll get in trouble for it. Fair use, right?
Not even death can save you from me.
Basilio, I fought it for a long time. I did, but it turned out to be a lot more fun than I anticipated. And yeah, oh yeah, it's awkward as hell the first few. Yeah, Smoking, check it out for sure, man. There's gonna be, I have a feeling when ladder drops, our Discord's gonna be nuts. But again, it's a good group of people, dude. And there'll probably be groups forming up. Nah, nothing great. It's actually been kind of slow today. That's odd. And you did the link from the stream? Yeah, Smoking. That's why I was kind of holding off. So, I think our Discord membership is like around 500 now, and I think at like I said, at ladder drop, I think it's going to probably bump. So yeah, probably going to be a lot of people wanting to form up for leveling in ladder. So yeah, I'd definitely try and get on board there. Gregory, what did it say when you click the link? It should be auto invite or auto accept. I don't. It should automatically just pull you in once you hit it. Sorry, Andrew. It is kind of cool to find one though. Yeah, and I've noticed that I was running a lot yesterday. Like I said, I was getting some content put together for my Tesladin magic finding, and I did 100 pit runs and 100 trav runs, and I started in on chaos, and I hadn't seen squat. It's been pretty slow, but I mean that's the nature of the beast, right? You never know when it's going to turn around. That's kind of the anticipation that keeps you going. That's weird. I'll double check it after the stream. Because, yeah, it's, It should just auto invite. That's a little odd.
Not enough mana.
Ooh, not paying attention, almost died.
I am overburdened.
I've had a decent luck on facets, shockingly. I traded for mine, YP. I mean, there's groups running that you have to kind of pay into to get part of the server that they're trying to get a declone to spawn. You could get extremely lucky and have him randomly just spawn on your server, but that's crazy luck to actually have that happen. So then I just, that's the only item I truly traded for. Might do a couple full clears to mix it up here. Yeah, that's Justin. I'm hearing that now. Several people have mentioned it. So, yeah, because I know they had talked about changing how to spawn declone because it's not that good right now the way they got it set up. Selling 75 to 125 SOJs is, I don't feel that's really a legitimate way to do it. I mean, it should still be hard. But the whole original idea behind the selling SOJs was to get rid of dupes from back in the day. Actually, I had a random rune drop. That's shocking. Oh, got an Ormus. Cecilio, thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it. Alright, so let's take a look. Any guesses on what random stat this is going to be? Yeah, YP, it is. It's bad. I kind of like the idea of the using the banner. So maybe even if it's just multiples, I think this is going to be chilling armor. I don't think it's going to be good. Teleport. Yeah, that could be pretty bad. Alright, here we go. I almost said energy shield. I was thinking that. I was like, no, I said that last time. Energy shield. Solid. Oh, and look at the damage rolls. Oh my god. 1010 ES. This is the most anti-perfect piece of crap. That is so bad. That is so bad. This, folks, is an example of the worst possible Ormus you can get. This is oh my god. Bye-bye. God, that was bad. 1010 ES. Awesome. The very first Ormus I had drop was actually amazing. I had a +3 fireball with max fire damage on it. I still have it. I've tried it a couple times. It's pretty solid. I was going to do a full clear. I'll do one more seal pop, and I'm going to do a full clear after that. Today started off pretty hot with the ring drops on Diablo, but it's kind of died after that. I don't know, YP. As far as trade values for Ormus, that's kind of, I don't know. That's kind of a fuzzy one for me. I mean, you have to find somebody specifically looking for that setup, and hope that the cold damage is pretty high. Oh my God, Wade, that sucks. Moo Clips had one where a dude got a 40 life defensive aura charm. Can you imagine? It rolls perfect. It was a drop charm. I don't think he rolled it, but it dropped 40 life defensive aura. That's so bad.
Not even death can save you from me.
Yep, let's do a full clear. Oh, you got a light skiller after that? Okay. That makes up for it for sure. Alright, we're going to full clear this one. Nah, no date yet, David. My personal opinion would be that it will probably see it 2 to 3 weeks after the PTR on Tuesday. So around mid-February, 14th, somewhere in there. That'd be my guess. I would assume at least 2 weeks for PTR. It's a lot of stuff to test.
I can't carry anymore.
I have an overabundance of skillers or charms to roll. All of them are Diablo, but still falls into that. The 3 that you can re-roll. Yeah, Luke. Yeah, the 2.4 stuff. It's a lot to look at. So I've been saying minimum 2 weeks. Now, they might be just complete morons and just do it 1 week. And then we'll be beta testing on live ladder. But maybe not. Bale was always stingy with his charms, but Diablo drops them pretty regular. Wade, where are you getting all your gems from, man? You just finding them, or are you trading for gems right now to roll? Yeah, Luke, they are kind of playing. Well, they're kind of being, yeah, pretty cautious. So, yeah, that could definitely be the case, 100%. But that might be what they want to do, but that might not be what Activision tells them to do. That's the problem. Remember, Activision and Bobby Kotick are still in charge.
Not even death can save you from me.
Oh, I hear you. I mean, it's not a bad strategy. It's fine. I enjoy. I think rolling charms is fun. Of course, monetarily, do they gain anything from ladder? Eh. Now, if they incorporate some stash buying microtransactions with ladder, then yeah, Activision will tell them to push it out the door immediately. Well, Luke, it's probably a year out from that deal closing. Smoking, you're 100% right. Got to plan that out. Got to get that stuff in order. Oh my God! There we go, boys. Full clear. Low rune. Finally. Bam. I guess Lowe's not in the chat anymore. There you go, Tomac. Eric, it's not. It's going to be one of my Arden pieces. I think. I think one of them took a low rune. You know, some of you may be joking about this ladder thing, but I know I've done it. Next door, I literally just had a low rune drop. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add that to my list right now. That was too good. I don't really need a grief. I kind of want to build. I don't remember if it's the Hand of Justice or the dragon armor that requires the low rune. No, Can somebody check that for me? I think it's Hand of Justice that requires a low rune. I might be wrong. But I think that was what I needed for either Hand of Justice or Dragon. Okay, yeah, that's it then. I got the other runes. I got the Sir and the Jaw, or the Sir and the Chom already. Both of them. Yeah, yeah. I know I can't make both of them. So I need another one. All right, right here. Let's get another one to drop. Somebody was talking about it the other day. Some dude got 2 in one game. Like one of the streamers got two low runes in one game, which is just nuts. One cow game. Well, and that was like the first mobs into the into chaos. Literally the first group. That's just crazy.
I need mana.
Yeah, it's online, just solo games. I'm on BattleNet, just solo games. I'm telling you guys, man, Chaos Sanctuary just pays out for me. Dude, the mouths can add up to some good stuff, though. If you can, what did you say? Is that like your 7th one?
I need mana. I need mana.
I feel like I need to go ahead and make that Hand of Justice.
Not even death can save you from me.
The only thing I think I got basis for it. Something like that you always kind of want to put into like a superior base. But I don't know. We'll see. I might make it. I might go ahead and make it. Let's take a look at it real quick. Hand of Justice, Rune Word. So we need a 5 socket. Oh, 4 socket, 4 socket. Searcham low. Is it sword only? What weapon bases is this? Four socket weapons. Well, it wouldn't matter. Should I look for a crazy scepter base? Well, I need to research this a little bit. Make sure I get get the right base for this. Yeah, I just got a low rune, dude. There you go, Brandon. Sir Rune. What's up, Michael? Oh wait, do I have my items? Okay, I have it turned off. There you go. I forgot I was turned that off. It literally dropped like 5 minutes ago. Nope, it's gonna go into my hand of justice. I'm gonna make that first. I'm gonna complete this Aridin. So that's one of the 2 pieces left that I need to get. Yeah, Synapse. That's what I'm thinking. I need to find a good base for this. You know, initial thoughts is just shove it into a phase blade, but I don't know. I might think about it. I'll make it on stream though. Alright, so we got the low rune. 50, yep, that's the right spot. I might. Finding one would be tough. Of course, I've probably passed over a lot of bases that I could probably used. Worst case scenario, I do have a 4-socket phase, but I'm thinking I might need to put that in like a good, even like a Caduceus base or something. I mean, it could potentially be just so solid. Yeah, but on a paladin though, if I could get a good base, that would probably be more ideal. Because it's going to go on my Tesladin. Now, granted, I'm mainly trying to get it for the Holy Fire Aura. But if I could get some other stats to go along with it in a good base. I'm telling you guys, man, I don't know what it is about Chaos Sanctuary that keeps on paying me. It's nuts. Only on my mage. I mean mage. There, go back in a WoW lingo. Only on my sorceress. Yeah, I might have to do some offline farming with my Javazon and cows, see if I can track a good base down. I don't care about repair costs. I got a phase now. I got a 4-socket phase now. I mean, I know it can get kind of ridiculous sometimes, but... Yeah, I mean, you're right. It gets a little annoying sometimes, but I don't... It's minor to me. Wouldn't it be crazy if I just stumbled across another High-rune? There's a Superior Crystal. Somebody was looking for one of these the other day. I don't remember how many sockets, though. It wasn't 2. Look at that. +1 attack rating. What's up, Camino? You think it's really that much? I kind of want. I don't know. I need to really do some research and see if there's any stats that I could take advantage of that would actually really help. Specifically with the Arden. So I mean, it might turn out that there's nothing really that's going to be that big of a deal, and I'll just drop it into a phase blade or something. So I just need to do a little digging, just to verify. It might turn out that the base. A scepter base of some sort just wouldn't help me a whole lot with the build. So then I'll just drop it into a phase. Which I already got, like I said, I already got a 4-socket phase blade, so. Sinister, it was Greater Talon and... What was the one above Greater? It's not Feral Claw. It was Greater Talon... or Greater Claw and something else that Cooley was talking about gambling for. I never remember the elite one. Runic Talons. That's the other one. Yeah, Greg, that's the other thing. So I don't. But again, base might not matter for the Arden build. I just want to do a little research. Because yeah, with both those auras pulsing, everything's just going to die. But if I decide to do Ubers with it, I don't know. I don't know if I have enough points dumped into Zeal after the respec. So I just have to do a little digging. Yeah, Greater and Runic. That's the two. That's funny though, that low rune is actually what I was needing to drop. I mean, granted, a jaw or burr, I'll definitely not pass on that, but a low rune was actually what I needed to drop. Troll. It's too funny. Now I need another one. No, I get what you're saying. I just want to do a little digging before I dump it into a phase blade.
Greetings.
I had actually picked up a 4-socket phase blade specifically for the Hand of Justice. But I thought the Hand of Justice was sword only. But if it's all weapons, I just want to do a little digging. I mean, because with the expense of that weapon, yeah, you just don't want to just randomly just drop it into something. I mean, in the whole scheme of things, it's a low charm and Sir, so that's pretty pricey. Depends on what you like from KFC, dude. I'm a baked potato guy from Wendy's, and I'm I forget what they call them. I like the pot pies from KFC. Those are good. And they got that bowl that's got like the mashed potatoes, corn, and chicken in it. Those are amazing. I forget what they're called. Stop hitting me.
Not enough mana.
I forget what that is. Wolf Howl? Yeah, Wolf Howl. I don't remember what the specs were that were good on that. I know those stats were like... The 5.64 can be random, right? I think it could cap it like... That's a pretty high one, I think. I don't know that I've actually kept one of these. People use these? Fury Visors? Or the Wolf Howl? Yeah, Lapu, I think it is. I think the rolls on that are actually pretty decent. It's up to 6 on all of them. So 5.64 is not bad. 15 on strength. So 14 on strength. I don't think I actually have one though, so I might just bank that one. Yeah. I don't actually have one in the bank. I might just hold on to it. Just for the hell of it. Because I'm a hoarder that way. Again, I think it's a pretty good rolled one. Come on. Kill him. There you go. Might have to send this some moo clips now.
Not even death can save you from me.
Yeah. I'm a guitar hoarder. It's not a lie. Y'all only see 3. There's 3 more. Sir Fox Gaming? I don't recognize that name. Was he a D2er or just a gaming, just other games in general? I don't recognize his name. Ah, so you can roll 3 on the barb. Okay. I was wondering about that. Because it rolled +2. So this is a 2.564. It's okay. I don't have one. I'm gonna hang on to it. I don't know why, but I'm gonna hang on to it. Just because I'm a D2 player and that's what we do. What's up, Mark? Yeah, I guess so, actually. Everybody keeps telling me to look. I'm gonna check it out after the stream, dude. I didn't see it, but everybody's bringing it up, so it's apparently more than just a slip. Everybody's talking about it, so I need to go look at it. Dude, yeah, Axe. I would be interested to see an Axe 6. It'd 100% be a DLC, but can't fault them for that. And it would probably cost you $40, but I'd probably pay for it. No, I know I would. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I'd pay for it. I'd pay for stash tabs at this point. Yeah, people telling me to switch to Heaven's Light. I just didn't have one when I was doing my Ubers the other day. I think I gave it to somebody because I didn't think I'd need it. Somebody was making a smiter. You think 30? Yeah, it could be. Just throwing a number out there. Even if it was 40, I'd probably still pay for it. Might be. Now, if that had dropped while she was still here, that would have been hysterical. No, yeah, I get that for Act 4. I don't know if they would touch it at this point. I think they would go Act 6 before they touched Act 4. Perfectly honest. I don't know that they would try and backfill that way. Yeah, and I did always think that Act 4 was a little short compared to the other ones. I could see them going Act 6 and potentially adding a Druid Merc. Because Bobby Kotick's still in charge right now. That could be the reason why they would charge $40 for it. If you guys hadn't noticed, I don't like the dude. Honestly, I don't think anybody really does. I am not a fan of Bobby Kotick. Did y'all see that thing where he had the meeting with the employees about all the stuff that's going on, and it was a 15-minute meeting and he showed up late? It's just like last week. He's such a piece of trash.
Not even death can save you from me.
I don't know how you leave somebody in charge that. I mean, if you look at all the successful IPs that Activision Blizzard has, and how just overall they've all declined,
What do you need?
and how they don't fire the leadership when that happens, on top of all the internal stuff, that's just crazy to me. I could kind of see them going Diablo, I mean a Druid Merc if they did an Act 6. I think that would be pretty interesting. What kind of skills they'd go through for it. Maybe it turns into a werewolf or something. Yeah, I mean, they can go a few different directions with a Druid Merc. I think it'd be pretty cool. Now, if they went with the Act 6, do you think they'd add another character? Because right now it's what, 7, right? It's kind of an odd number. Make an 8th character type. Maybe introduce Monk into Diablo 2, since it's in D3. I mean, if they plan on actually building onto the game some more with like another act, I could see them kind of going that direction. Maybe making it, or adding just more stuff in general. $5 for stash, yeah, we'd be happy, but I think a lot of us would probably buy them. Any of you guys running more than one account? I mean, Brandon, yeah, it could be something along those lines. I don't know though. 3, you'd have to deal with issues with points then, maybe. I see another class before another tree.
Not even death can save you from me.
Yeah, we are a little bit smoking. Just spitballing, man. Oh man, that's funny. About time for a good Diablo drop. Oh my, not another one. Alright, way too many Kiras at this point. Ed. Oh, 56. Even that's like almost an anti-perfect. Lilith. Yeah, there's an idea. Interesting. Of course, I mean, technically she's like Andariel's mother or something, right? Paying for the microtransactions. Bob, it just depends on the ROI, man. If they're making money on it, I'd see them doing it. I mean, they did make a point of bringing an old 20-year-old game back into a remastered version. Of course, it might just be because they're just running out of ideas. Yeah, Bob, exactly. I mean, if anything, I just cheered on the Microsoft thing just because I can't stand Bobby Kotick and the Blizzard just needs help. They put their IPs in such a bad state that I don't know that they could recover it.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think they did good with it. I give Vicarious props for actually making this work. Blizzard screwed it up with the server issues, but that wasn't Vicarious, that was Blizzard. Yeah, exactly. I mean, because, yeah, 20 years later, there was still a lot of people playing D2. And, I mean, they had huge numbers when the game launched. They just screwed it up with all the server issues and uh, adding the rate limiting on the game creation. Just, I don't know. Blizzard Activision really screwed it up. It could have been an amazing... And they did... It did okay, but it could have been way better for sure. But I mean, if they're going to actually, do more stuff with it, I'm on board. All right, it's getting kind of late. I'm going to do 2 more runs. I'll be on tomorrow night, but I'm going to go do ahead and do it. I don't know, that low rune dropped on a full clear. I'm going to do 2 full clear runs. No, Scholar, I switched to full clear, and the very first group in Chaos dropped it. Then I did some more seal popping. I'm going to go back and do 2 more full clear runs. Yeah, I agree. I mean, everybody's just kind of holding out for ladder now. Messing around with just little funky things. A lot of people doing grail hunts. Just biding time for ladder to drop. Then I think it's going to get pretty crazy. That's actually... Is that perfect? Is that the most you can get on a jewel? But no, there's arcing jewels, so you can get way more than that. Never mind. Or is that small charms? Yeah, I hear you, man. I don't mind it. It overall, it's The speed is there. I enjoy that part of it. So seal popping, I don't mind. I just like to switch it up every once in a while. If I'm not seeing anything, I'll switch to full clears. But I mean, I've gotten a fair share of High-runes from seal popping. Yeah, get that switch. I mean, I heard it's kind of a pain in the butt to play on a Switch, but... Yeah, Scholar, I just need a second one. Finish out my art and set up. Yeah, Alan, that's why, like I said, that's why I switch it up. If I feel like I'm just not having any luck, wow, I'm already out of IDs again. I'll just hang on to it. Yeah, well, Matt, it does. You have to fall into that time frame, otherwise, yeah, it won't work. And if you're not clearing fast enough, yeah, I'd just stick to full clears. But I would still be in chaos regardless, even if I'm not clearing it fast enough. I'll just keep on doing chaos in full clear mode. I think the drops here are just too good. Shark skins. I don't remember. This is what, water walks? Yeah. Yeah, they can. It can. The boss and champ packs in here are eye level 85. So yeah, I mean, you can get every item to drop in chaos. Funnily enough, the Diablo and the seal bosses can't drop every item, but the champ packs can. I think Steel Materials falls under the TC's class, though. Alright, one more full clear. I did see that video that dude put out about the Cow King set stuff. That's just crazy to me.
Hail to you, champion.
I hear you, Justin. That's how it works, right? Alright, last one. Yeah, I think it still works though, because the monster level here is somebody could double check. I think it's 84. So maybe the champ packs is 2 levels higher. So the boss packs are 3. So that would put it at 87. You can double check that though. Just double check the monster level for the area, and if it's 84, it's high enough. Grass, Miles. High-rune. That's what I'm talking about. So then we just need to double check as to what the monster level for the chaos is. If it's 84, then yeah, it'll drop here. But only from boss packs. Chaos to me is just the best mix because of that. Yeah, Jesse, I finally got it. So, I mean, because I like the fact that you kind of get the gratification from having a boss kill, and you're farming an eye level 85, monster level 85 area. So, you kind of get that mix, which is what I like Chaos for. I mean, the bosses might not drop some of this stuff, but some of these mobs can, which is kind of cool. I mean, I've gotten some of the TC 87 treasure class stuff from here. Scholar, no, I don't have any of the other charms, really. My charms are getting kind of low. I've been burning through quite a few. I mean, I got Jaws, so if, you know, if we could burn them backwards, then I could do something, but no option for that. Out of 2 max. Getting some really low grand charms. But yeah, that's why I love farming this area. It's by far my favorite. Yeah, Alders is actually really, the armor is pretty rare. I've only gotten 1, but I think I got it in Chaos. I also got the unique Shadow Plate the other day in Chaos. And I've got a Death's Fathom here. So I've gotten some TC-87 stuff here. Not a lot. But, I mean, they're all supposed to be rare, so. I wish they'd have touched some of those sets, though. Because, like, the Alder set's garbage. People use the boots, but that's about it. Dang, Tomac, you just find the High Lords? People have been hitting some stuff today. There's been a burr, there's been a, what was the other, not me, but like somebody else was saying they found like some other ones. There's been some decent drops today. High Lords is always a good drop, that's for sure. I've only ever found 1. Yeah, I mean, and I could see where, because there's a lot of sets. I don't know how they chose which sets to look at first, but maybe they'll look at some more for future ladders.
Not even death can save you from me.
Alright, last Diablo kill. Ah, nothing. Alright, so I'm going to call it there, guys. I would say successful, though. I got one of the 2 low runes I need. Damn, they're Vex. That's the second Vex. Somebody caught one earlier. Yeah, Scholar. I mean, I think there's so many different sets that they're going to break them across multiple ladder seasons as they work through them. That's kind of my thoughts on what they're going to do. I'm gonna straight up full upgrade a Saigon set just because, just for the hell of it. But before you leave, don't forget to hit the like button. That helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and join the channel if you want. I think that's it. Discord. Don't forget to check the Discord link and make sure you get on there. But I appreciate it, guys. That was a pretty successful run, so I'm going to take it. Keep on farming.